This is Oleg from Citizen K. We continue our series about color grading, and today we'll make our footage look like a doc. The documentary image is characterized by an average contrast, the neutral colors, and neutral color balance. Also, this look is highly contributed by the gear it is shot on. Let's fake it. Today I'll make this footage look documentary. Let's add a LUT node and convert the footage into Rec 709. We can see the overexposure. I need to compensate it with log wheels. Also, I'll make the white balance neutral. This will bring me neutral skin tone, the common trait of documentary color grading. To check if we match this criterion, I'll make a new node and select the skin with the mask. Then I highlight the selected area and inspect it with the vector scope. Here you can see our skin color vector. If I switch on the skin tone indicator, it is obvious that the skin tone in the shot is shifted. Let's fix it in the first node. Now it is much better. The image still looks pretty flat. I'll use the custom curve to slightly darken the shadows and preserve a soft highlight roll-off. Next step is dealing with popping colors. In documentary style grading, it is a good practice to avoid extremely saturated colors, especially on background. I use the qualifier to select the orange structure and then adjust the hue versus saturation curve to keep the red sweater untouched. The trees look unnatural. No matter if it was a real color, the result of infrared pollution, or a dust storm. For a documentary style, I want the trees to be green. I select the trees with qualifier, but the grass on the ground also falls into the selection range. To fix it, I use a mask, or a power window, as it is called in Resolve. Finally, I adjust the color of the trees. The bluish saturated sky will make our image look more natural. As the sky in such shots is often the brightest part, you can use the HDR wheels to work with it. Our sky is too dark for specular wheel, and the standard range of the highlights wheel affects the talent's hands. I adjust the threshold and roll-off, so that the wheels affect the sky only. Let's finally paint it into blue. A little tuning of contrast by moving the points on a general curve reduces the blue tints on the face. Now we're almost done with the color part. The image looks natural, video-ish. But documentary style is not determined solely by color. If I were shooting this footage to imitate documentary filmmaking, I'd rather choose a longer lens and go handheld. We can't change the lens on post, but we can add distortion inherent to the telephoto lenses. It is a pincushion distortion. 1.0 value with fine adjustment checked looks good. Finally, let's shake the camera. I decrease scale and amplitude to make it subtle, more like a handycam with optical lens step. Now we're done. Let's check everything step by step. Step 1. Normalize the exposure and white balance. Step 2. Add LUT. Step 3. Adjust the contrast. Step 4. Desaturate popping colors. Step 5. Make the trees and the sky look natural. Step 6. Add pincushion distortion and camera shake. After you finish, take a little break. Look out the window and come back in a couple of minutes. Probably, you would like to make some last looks adjustments. So did I. I lowered the highlights and touched up the offset values. Here is the final grading. If you shoot a real documentary, you will probably have a look like this straight in camera. But if you need a documentary footage resemblance, then the methods I've shown can be useful. That's it for today. Thank you for watching and subscribe for more.